Tranquilize, tranquilize, yo. Yeah, yeah, come on.
Yeah, you're always gonna get the white labels because you know, once the music is done and the record label has it, you know, the A&R kid or the promotion kid, there's some kid in there that, you know, that gotta give it to his buddy. You gotta give it to his buddy, and you know, and eventually it ends up, you know, on a white label. I mean, I've seen so many Wu-Tang white labels that I even wondered how they got it. There was an ODB. I was in London last week, and the DJ pulled out an ODB instrumental album with with good artwork on it. It said ODB, had the Wu-Tang logo, instrumentals, and I'm like, I don't recall making that instrumental album. I'm like, I recall making instrumentals to all my songs, but I don't recall, like, you know, compiling them all together. And the DJ had it. I said, yo, I asked him where he got it from. He said, yo, that's one thing I like about vinyl. You can find a lot of things on it that you can't find nowhere else.
In 2001, Ghostface put out a record called Bulletproof Wallets. For some reason, a lot of the songs that are listed on the artwork don't actually appear on the record. The changes must have happened so late in the game that the record sleeves had already been printed, and they just went with it. The first song listed is called The Sun, but it doesn't actually appear anywhere on the record. It's an amazing song, basically Ghostface, Raekwon, Slick Rick, and RZA teaming up to talk about how much they love the sun.
Wow, I ain't seen this album cover in a long time, yo. Yeah. Yeah, you got some stuff on it. Actually, one of the last albums that I actually worked directly with Ghostface on, actually, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's the last one we did together. Yeah.
Yo, the son could never be pussy. He always come out. He'll sit right there. Even if you pull your gun out, he can never run out. When the lights go out, it's Japan's turn now. The earth had spun around. I see yellow and green. It's a beautiful thing. The sky's blue because the sun hit the water like bing, a reflection.
What do you remember about that track and why it didn't make it on the record?
I think the song The Sun, I think we had a problem with the sample, you know what I mean?
It didn't make Bulletproof Wallet because RZA couldn't find the sample. He lost the sample. You know what I mean? I guess he was high one day. He didn't know where he got the record from, so it didn't get to make Bulletproof Wallets.
You know, that's how it is in hip hop. You know, we make songs, and sometimes you don't get the sample cleared. The song just taken off, but it was a song that we all really was feeling, and we definitely want it on the record because it's a dope song.
You know, when I write rhymes, I go off and see how like the beat sound like. If the beat sound like it should be said, talking about the sun, it should be on the beat. If the beat sound like a sunny beat, then I'm gonna rock about the sun. If it sound like somebody should be murdered, I'm gonna talk about a murder. If it sound like all I got is you talking about your struggle, then I'm gonna go with that. But that beat sound like the sun was out, and I just wrote about the sun. But I wanted Slick Rick to come with that voice he got. You know what I mean? That England voice, you know what I mean? And he came and he blessed it, me, him, and Raekwon and RZA. And that's what it was.
Strap hang before. So it's a fact I support. Feeling the warm sun rays upon your back as you walk. The heat driven. A theory I clung to deep within. His souls have to go through the sun to reach heaven.
And it's probably never sold outside of New York or the tri-state area. But from those few stores that did have it, thousands of DJs got it. And from all these thousands of DJs who got it, the music lives on. So I don't really get too upset about it because this is how music is made to be. Music is made to be heard. And this is a way that you could hear something that you would never have heard. If this guy didn't put it on this piece of vinyl, the world never would have heard it. You know what I mean? It would have been something that only 5 people heard. And that's the 5 guys who did it, yo. So I'm not knocking it.